We were getting them in the long offensive possessions, and the only thing we didn't do was we didn't rebound the ball the way we should have. They got 14 offensive rebounds, but I did think defensively that for most of it we were on point with what we were trying to do and follow the game plan. Offensively, we weren't so much because we knew but some of that has to do with the fact that we were playing defense for long possessions, and we got down the floor, and I didn't think we were quite as sharp, settled too much for some jump shots, and with the way they were playing defense, the way we knew they'd play defense, it's hard to get offensive rebounds if you don't get some movement with the ball.
Rick, Cuonzo came in here and described this as a tough physical game. How much do you think the games like this benefit, teams going forward, especially with the postseason?
Well, I think now they're all going to be tough physical games, and I think when you play against Missouri and they're going to battle the game plan, they're going to back off our five-man if it's not Admiral or Grant. Pretty much, even Grant, they'll love for him to stand there and shoot threes all night. But I think the biggest thing is the rebounding, and we knew it'd be physical. They're a really good team in terms of when we put it in the post. They do a great job of being there on the catch the double team, and they do a really good job of walling you off. And but we didn't get enough touches early to Grant in the game. He needed, when we get going in transition, they need to find him some. And we didn't do enough of that early, but yeah, we knew it'd be physical. And we expect it to be like that every night, really, to be quite honest with you.
Looked like Kyle did a pretty good job on Tillman tonight for the second time this year. What did you like about what he gave you defensively?
Well, we wanted to change coverage with him. We normally have really double-teamed him every time we played against him. And to be honest with you, they have done a great job, Coach Martin and his staff. Now where he used to, you would double team him, he wouldn't give it up. He would try to fight through it, and you could turn him over. But in the last couple of weeks, he has really made some really good passes out of there where he's, again, it's coaching, and he's embraced the coaching. And so we wanted to give him different looks tonight. And one thing we felt was that as much as we could, and we were playing that little game with him when they were taking him out, we were taking Kyle out because we felt Kyle could, when he was there, we didn't want to double team. And thought Kyle could just try to stay with him and work one-on-one, and he did a good job because Tillman's a really good player.
Finish up with Troy, Steve, and then Grant.
Rick, in that first half, was that the Yves Pons you've been kind of looking for these last 2 weeks?
Yeah, and it's my fault. I should have got he back in the game. I thought Fulke played good tonight, too, and I even think Jalen's minutes were good minutes. And but Yves, yeah, I thought defensively he was good, and I was glad to see him get aggressive offensively, and that's where I just know that we can continue to get better if we can get everybody playing. I thought some of the guys were a little lethargic. I can't tell you why. It happens. I've been doing this long enough to know that it can happen to the best of them. But again, we found a way to fight through it and win a game.
You said you were a little lethargic at times, but just what does it say about this team to get 17 straight wins, to not have a stumble anytime in this last couple months?
Well, again, I think I go back. I think you got to give these guys credit. They've done the work, they put it in, and but now we're getting towards the end of the regular season. We're halfway through the conference season, I guess, right? And it's only going to get tougher, and I think they know that. And I just, we've been a really good road team in the fact that I think our guys have really, they really bond together, and they really come. We've got to get that same kind of demeanor at home too, and I didn't think we had that tonight. But again, we won, and you look at the numbers. A team that leads the league in three-point shooting at 37%. They shot 29 tonight, and that was a big thing. We wanted to do that and keep them off the three-point line as much as we could. And we had a couple looks that we like to go in, but some nights those don't. But again, defensively, and Rob said it, this is the kind of games that we won a lot last year, and so we might have to do that. But where we are right now, again, these guys really deserve the credit.
I know you want Admiral to play inside out, but is it important for him to hit threes again a little bit more consistently?
Well, he will. I don't worry about that. When he takes good threes and he's locked in mentally, he'll make more than he misses. I really believe that. But it goes back where he's got to again be the guy that we know he can be. He didn't play well tonight, and I didn't think he carried himself very particularly well tonight. And why I can't tell you. He's been around 4 years. He's a senior. and a guy that these guys look to but he's coming down to the end of what has really been a terrific college career, and I want to see him finish it as strong as he can. But I'm not worrying about him making threes. I'm not. He'll do that, especially when he takes the ones that he knows that he should take. It's when he struggles from the three is when he's forcing it from the three. But I don't think he's done that in the past couple of games. I think he's going to, again, I believe in the law of averages, and I think he's going to make them because he just spends too much time working at his game.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.